Hi, my name is Nick Hernandez, and this is question and answers with myself in regards to all of our city matters. What has the city done with the low to moderate income status since paying for the survey in 2015? The city did conduct a LMI survey, is what it's called, back in 2015, and we utilized that to apply for community development block grant funding. We did not get an application in last year. We did the year prior, where our application was denied for a wastewater line project. We are applying again this year for the same waste line project from the water treatment plant. Hopefully it'll be successful. Also, we're talking about doing a moderate income housing grant, as well as maybe potentially even a demolition grant for houses. And what our plan is with the program is to utilize the funds to demolish the property and then turn around and build a property right back on top of the site that's being demolished. We're working with a couple developers in regards to that, and hopefully it's successful, but we'll be applying for those funds this year. The city used to fund Sally's Place, which has been closed for several years now. Does the city help fund any programs for the youth? We do provide youth funding for the Northwest Community Center. We still have programs that are available Thursday evening. It's usually from about 5 o'clock till 8:30, 9 o'clock in the evening. It's a good program. Usership of the program has went up probably from 40 to 50 on average to anywhere to 70 to 100 people can come on Thursday evenings. It just depends on what the weather's like and what's going on in school, but it's a heavily utilized program. We did look at bringing the teen youth program back at one point, but due to just lack of desire from the participants, we actually met with school board, or not school board, but school teacher representation and other community leaders several years ago, and trying to bring it back, the teen program, and there wasn't much interest. Actually, there wasn't much interest from the kids themselves. They didn't have any desire to be at a location that was provided by a city or otherwise at the time. But if the interest came back up, we would definitely take a fresh look at it and go from there.
Are there restrictions on who can utilize the services at the Northwest Center?
We try to keep individuals, basically they have to be old enough to be on their own. You cannot be a 3 or 4-year-old and just dropped off. It's not a free babysitting service. You need to be independent enough to be respectful and be an active participant in the evening. We also try to keep older kids, 19, 20-year-olds out of the center if we can, especially during that time. But we have quite a few adults that help with the program, and it's been pretty successful so far. Why does the mayor have power to appoint people to boards? That's one of the points of being a commission manager form of government. The mayor does not have much power outside of appointing individuals to the boards, and he really doesn't appoint them. He just makes a recommendation for appointment. He still has to have the commission approval to actually appoint the individuals to each one of these boards, but he can make recommendations of who he'd like to see on there. Traditionally, if the mayor makes a recommendation, the commission seconds it and approves his appointments, but that does not mean that the commission has to approve his appointments.
So is the mayor title mostly ornamental?
Yes, the mayor's title in a commission manager form of government is purely ceremonial. He's really the individual who leads the commission meetings. He also can serve as a representative for the city for functions. But typically it's just, he is basically the president of the commission is his major role.